The Google suggestion tool. Google's suggestion tool is really great. What it does is it's primarily driven by its motivation is money. How to drive advertisers to spend more money. And how it does is Google goes into their database of what people have actually been clicking on. You may take the ads, you may take the information from Overture and Ask.com and say, well, here's a pretty neat ad. I'm going to create one that's called the best prices on digital cameras. And then I'm going to create a little review site, and I'll search around and see what I can do to find best prices. And maybe I'll make an affiliate link to that and join their affiliate programs, and that's how I'll make money. Okay, that's fair enough. What the Google search suggestion tool does for you is, after you've decided that your ad was the best prices on digital cameras, and that was the title of your ad, Google will come back and say, well, you know what? That's a really great ad, but here's what people have actually been clicking on. These are the ads that are generated around the keyword phrase of digital cameras that have actually been getting a lot of response. You may want to take those into consideration if obviously you're going to create a pay-per-click campaign. And if you're wanting to create content, you may want to title those pages around the ad titles that have been getting a lot of the click-through responses. But in this exercise, the project of create a keyword list, we are simply asking it at this time to give us all of those responses that are related around our keyword phrase. So we want to know everything. And what Google in this case here will do is it will not only give us the ads that are working, it'll give us the ads that aren't working. So we'll get everything under the sun for digital camera, and we'll use some of the other projects to filter out the ads that aren't working. But at this point, we want to gain the largest possible keyword list we can get our hands on for digital cameras. Now here's the greatest advantage of using Keyword Elite for the project create a keyword list. No human being could possibly sit down and imagine what every other human being is searching for, or how they are typing in a keyword phrase for the word or keyword phrase here, digital camera. In other words, we might think, hey, I bet you there are people that are just typing in digital camera. And you guessed it, they are. But what about all the other keyword phrases that they're typing digital camera in? If we could get that information and then we sift through it and sort it, we're going to be able to find out much better what type of content is really needed on the internet. And you're really going to enjoy this series, because by the time we're finished, you're going to be an expert at search engine marketing. You're not only going to know how to do it, you're going to be able to charge for it. And you're going to be able to prove to people that you know what you're talking about by proven results. So we'll continue on here. Meta tags. Meta tags are the descriptor tags that you'll find in a sort of the structure of what's called a hypertext markup language, otherwise known as a web page. An HTML page. Sometimes these pages have PHP as their extension, XML. There's a pile of them. But meta tag basically says this. It tells the search engine what is on the page, and this meta tag is actually manually put in by the or whether they use automated software, but basically it's put in by the webmaster. The webmaster has decided this page is about digital cameras, and my page is called digital camera. Great. But what we're asking for here is we're going to ask certain search engines, could you please go and get all of the meta tags that have the keyword phrase digital camera? And we're going to get into the best practices shortly, but let's just say it will go on the entire World Wide Web, and it will pull every single meta tag that has digital camera to a point. I'm hoping there's a cutoff on this, or else it would go for eternity. But it goes extremely deep on the internet. I've used it extensively, and I'm going to give you the best practices of using this, because it's a monster on its own, and it will go and go and go. But anyway, it will give you everything that has digital camera in its meta tag. So it could be, again, a page, best prices on digital cameras. It could be Nikon digital cameras. It could be, as we said, branded related, like Sony digital cameras, Nikon D digital camera, in just an incredible amount of different meta tags, or not the best places to buy digital cameras, even negative tags. Everything is included. So when you're looking for a keyword list of what's possibly out there, this is not about what people are searching for. This is about what people are creating web pages for. So even though they may be misled, maybe they haven't gone to Overture, they're not going to ask.com, they're just simply making pages called My Favorite Digital Camera Web Page. Okay, great. That's going to come up here in the phrases of what they're using. And I think it's really an excellent part of the Keyword Elite, because it shows you what other people are creating content for.